Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Some days back, the federal government talked about the issue of employing the use of hybrid spectrum to clamp down on illegal radio broadcasts. They had actually gone through southwestern zones and north, but they're now concentrating on the southeast. Of course, Nnamdi Kanu came on out and said, look, because of what they have done, he's definitely going to mount Radio Biafra in Katsina State. In fact, not just Katsina State, but the hometown of the president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari. Well, as we speak, Ipob is at it again, and they have decided to do what nobody believed they could do in a short period of time. But before we go into the news proper and further analysis, we do like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, Ipob, that's Indigenous People of Biafra, has launched Radio Biafra in Hausa language. Wow. Well, the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, has announced the official launch of Radio Nigerian Hausa service. A statement signed by the group's publicity secretary, Ima Powerful, says the maiden daily broadcast of the radio will hit the airwaves on Saturday, January 6th this year by 7 p.m. Nigerian time. I have a question here. They said January 6th this year. I guess it's a typo or error, as in typographical error. But let's continue. Eventually we'll find out what he means. Well, he now went further to say it will broadcast on shortwave 15110 KHZ 19 meter band. Ima Powerful boasted that the broadcast will have the widest coverage of any radio signal in Africa, and it will be received all over West, East and Southern Africa. It said every Hausa-speaking community in Africa will be able to receive it. In our opinion, we feel it has become imperative to educate the poor masses of the northern Nigeria. The ruling class cleverly enslaved and impoverished ethnic populations of the north by keeping vital information and knowledge away from them. This information deficit is what Radio Nigeria Hausa service has come to remedy. The group says the radio station will help bring out hitherto hidden history of the North. Enslaved minorities of Arawa North, brutally savaged by Fulani headsmen, through this unbiased platform will acquire the necessary education needed to liberate them from the suffocating stranglehold of the caliphate born to rule class, the statement said. The group said that it hoped to demonstrate through the launch of the Deliberation radio station is to prove beyond every conceivable doubt that the Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB is not a selfish movement concerned only about the well-being of Biafrans, but are also genuinely concerned about the plight of all oppressed persons and people in Nigeria, as stated by our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, on countless occasions. In my powerful rights. Our quest for total and adulterated liberation of Biafran land is unstoppable. This we shall demonstrate in the coming month. The coming of this new and revolutionary Radio Nigeria Hausa service will expose centuries-old dark secrets through education of the oppressed Hausa Fulani youths that IPOB and Biafra mean well for them, contrary to the lies being peddled by the corrupt leadership. We will not fail to let all the northern youth understand that their political leaders, elders and fathers like those in Biafra land are the real oppressors that over the years have kept them in the dark through a carefully crafted and systematic regime of misinformation and propaganda or propagation of falsehood. Whoops. Now this is really strong. Now they even went further to give direct lines on how to reach them and always on air, and they've decided to give their timetable and all that. Now, but let's hear what Nigerians are saying concerning this matter, because this is really, really serious. In fact, they've already formed the logo and the rest. Now this is really, really, really challenging, I must say. Don't forget that Nnamdi Kanu made mention of something like this, but not really. He was actually saying that he's going to have one in Katsina, but this one he's saying is beyond just Katsina. He's trying to not, should I call liberate? He's trying to work on the minds of the Hausas in the north. Wow, this is really strong. But let's hear what Nigerians are saying concerning this matter. Obviously, Nigerians have reacted. This one here is saying the listening rate is very, very high. Many young Hausa youth are already commenting and calling in. Whoa, that's strong. And don't forget that one thing that is very sacrosanct, one thing that is very common in the north is the fact that an average northerner, I'm talking about those in the suburbs, right? Those in the suburbs, they are more comfortable with the use of radios. Okay, they easily, but even the Fulanis, the headsmen, whenever they move, one thing that is synonymous with them, apart from the use of guns and the rest, is their radio. They're always with their radio. So imagine with Radio Biafra or launching a Radio Biafra that will be in Hausa language, which means it will boycott the issue of communication gap, because some of them are not fully learned, okay, as they can't speak read or write English. I'm talking about the illiterate. Now imagine communicating it in a language they understand. Now that is very, very deep, very, very deep. It has very strong implications, I must say, and judging from the fact that these are the same persons, they don't even want them to have access to radio so that they don't keep disseminating information. I wonder how the federal government will react to this, because this one, they're not just talking, they're already into launching it. But my only question mark is the fact that they said 7th of January this year. We're already in October. Is it 7th of January in December, or are they saying 7th of January in 2021? We'll find out eventually. If there's any typographical error, it will be communicated back soon. But here, this one here is saying Radio of the Year. Now the Nigerian government need to spend more money to monitor the frequency too. Whoop, that is really strong. This one here is saying, this one is in Hausa. Sorry, I do not understand this one. This one here is saying, freedom is near, take heart. This one here is saying, Ipob should launch another one in Yoruba. This is strong. I'm sure you can imagine the acceptance is really strong. Oh. This one here is saying, these guys are really serious. So I tell you, these guys are really serious, honestly. They even gave 6 weeks. They say within 6 weeks. This is not even up to 2 weeks. Hey, this is strong, honestly. This one here is saying, Kano is about to carry the largest genocide in the history of Nigeria. You will see how those Hausa will be slaughtering your people like ram. Kano, with these words he's saying, is going to cause riot in the north. Well, I don't think they have seen it in that light. Have you heard what this one is saying? Say, look, with this now, a lot of northerners may be targeting the Indians simply because they are looking at having Radio Biafra in Hausa language. Don't forget, but let's see how it plays out. But that's how we're going to wrap it up. What's your take on this? A lot of statements are here. Okay, let me just take one or two. But a lot of persons are talking seriously here. This one here is saying, the killing of Ndibos in the north is the trigger that will speed the end of Nigeria. It's a bait. Is that really what it is? Or you're just, I guess this one is just airing his view, really. He's saying that if they try to kill the Ndibos in the north, it will definitely speed up the breakup in the country. Let's see how it plays out, though. Let's meet in the comment section. What's your take on what Nnamdi Kanu, via his media person, more powerful, is saying that they're actually looking at launching the biggest shortwaves radio airwaves in Africa that will be, feeding any community, especially in Africans around Western Africa, that understands Hausa language. Let's find out. What's your take on this? And do you think it has adverse effects or implications of Ndindi was living in the north, or do you think that it will be the well-deserved information that the Hausas need to get liberated? Let's interact in our comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.